Guys, if you're watching this video, then you're following instructions, so thank you for being here. These are the instructions that I'm leaving for you while I'm at conference with our team. So please know that your projects are in the cabinet. You have to get them from the cabinet, and then you need to get your photo from the folder. If you're watching this video, you've come to the right place. And then you're going to shade meticulously like little robots the entire class period, achieving successful, smooth, flawless texture, which we're going to talk about in this video. And you're going to value match, and you're going to complete 6 to 8 boxes per class period. Now that means you're not rushing, but that means you're still working really hard, okay? 6 to 8 boxes is not a huge section of your project. If you do a little bit less than that, I can still tell that you're working hard and the quality of your work is what I've asked you to do based on your results. So do not rush and scribble shade. We're going to talk about that also. And then the last 8 minutes, you need to make sure you put your work away so that it's there for you when we come back next time. Okay, so let me get a sheet of paper. We're going to talk about what to do and what not to do. This is no, okay, and this is yes, okay. So we'll talk about some of these other things here. So no, I don't want to see big circles. I mean, even if it's smooth, it's still not going to be as detailed as we want it to be, especially if it's a face or an object. This is great for a background. If it's a dark background, you can even take your pencil, press it into the center of your hand, and just have 2 fingers on it, and use the side of the pencil to do backgrounds, dark backgrounds, okay? So what I want to see, and this is what's going to take you some time and you're going to work hard at it, is really small, get my pencil warmed up here, really small, meticulous, tiny detailed shading. When you in a small section and you try to get all the details, it's going to come out the quality that we want. Now, another thing about this is that this is not super, super dark. I'm not pressing very hard at all. So if you have a dark value, values, in layers. I cannot emphasize that enough. Not rush and try and scribble from 0 to 10 in value. You have to work in layers. Very softly work in layers. Okay? You can get a nice, smooth texture. It's hard to see in the video, but if you're doing it correctly, there's no streaks and it looks very nice. Okay, so if you're trying to get the lightest number 1 value, let's talk about that. Grab 2 fingers, pinch your pencil, use the weight of the pencil, and it's going to take a second for me to kind of warm up the edge of the lead so it's not rough. Edge of the pencil, here we go. Very small, especially if this is a face. Small. Okay. Let's see if I can do that a little bit smoother and let my pencil's warmed up. Okay, so this is very, very, very tiny movements. The pencil's not smooth enough. You can kind of, with that nice beveled edge, you can kind of scribble it on the side just to kind of get it warmed up. Now, if you need your values to be lighter, you can use a sticky eraser and go in and lighten it. Practice just kind of lightly feathering over the paper. Okay, so do the best comparison you can. Remember, dark values work in layers. Very fine. Small. Color. Okay, and officially, the lesson that I gave you guys the other day was to shade values 1 through 5. We're doing a warm-up right now. Elimination of outlines, no grid. Smooth value transitions, shade circular, shade slow. Precise placement of values, and we'll do grade checks again later. Okay, so I just wanted to go over doing dark, doing medium, doing light values, and I just cannot emphasize enough how small, oops, let me zoom out a little bit, how small my pencil is moving. Okay, I know it might be uncomfortable, it takes a while, but this is the kind of quality that we're looking for, and it's worth working slow for. So 6 to 8 boxes, very small movements, work in layers, okay? All right, so if you have any questions, email me. I'll be at conference. I will have my computer with me, and I'll be checking as much as I can. All right, thank you.